Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a brand new crypto passive income project that's about to launch in just a few hours called Jack and the BNB Stalk. Now, this project is a high-yield BNB staking project, and it's actually a fork of BUSD Automine, which is a very successful BUSD staking project that I've also done a video about on this channel. But there are several notable differences that make Jack and the BNB Stalk very intriguing. For example, they have completely gotten rid of all fees when you collect your dividend earnings, which is of course awesome. Now, they also have a more accelerated daily rewards curve with 6 tiers, so your daily earnings increase over time at a faster rate, starting at 1% daily at the beginning and going all the way up to 5% daily at day 40. Plus, the unstake fees are very low, even going as low as just 8%, which is incredibly low, and I'm sure that's going to make a lot of people very happy to hear. Now, there are many other very exciting things about Jack and the BNB Stalk, and I'm going to break it all down for you and tell you everything that you need to know about this fantastic new project. And of course, if you want to get involved with this project, I'll leave a link in the description where you can check it out. But first, remember that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions, so always do your own research and invest at your own risk. And now with that said, let's get into it. Alright, so this is the Jack and the BNB Stalk website, and you see here there is a launch countdown. Now, at the time that I am recording this, there is still over 1 day left, but when this video gets uploaded, there will only be a few hours left until the big launch, okay? So the official launch time is September 9th at 5 p.m. UTC time. So it's coming up soon, guys. This is a great opportunity to get in at the very beginning. All right, now down here we have the TVL, okay? So this is the area that's going to tell you how much BNB is in the contract. And then here, this is going to tell you the number of users on the platform. And then here are the stake fees and collection fees. So you see there is a flat 10% stake fee, but look at this, there is 0 collection fee, okay? So when you stake your deposit, you will be paying a 10% fee, but when you actually collect your dividend earnings, you won't have to pay any fee at all, okay? And that's really awesome. Now down here, there are 2 tabs. There's an enter stake tab and a current stakes and yield tab. So first, let's look at this enter stake tab. So over here, this is the area where you'll actually enter your stake. Now there is a minimum 0.2 BNB deposit. So what you'll do to make a deposit is you'll first connect your wallet, okay? So up here in the top right, you'll click this connect button, and then once you have your wallet connected, you'll enter the amount of BNB that you want to deposit right here in this box. So if you want to deposit 5 BNB, you just enter 5 and then click stake and approve the transaction in your MetaMask and deposit your BNB into the protocol. And that's all you have to do. Now there's a note here that says your stakes are not locked. You can unstake at any time, okay? And it also tells us some information about that over here. So it says stake or unstake at any time. When a new stake is made, overall yield accrual is set to 1% until day 10 and 2% the next 10 days, 3% and so on. And we're going to see more about that in just a minute. Now there is a staking fee that is a flat 10%, as we said, so you can use the earnings calculator to determine how much a stake will earn daily. And we're going to look at that in just a moment as well. Now there's a disclaimer here that says dividend payouts will take place at a flat rate. Payouts continue contingent on smart contract health and liquidity. Now here there is a breakdown of the dividend structure and the unstake fees. So let's start with the dividends. So there are 6 tiers here, okay? So at level 1, this goes from day 1 through day 10, and you're going to be earning 1% daily, okay? Then from day 10 to day 20, you'll earn 2% daily. All right, then from day 20 to day 30, you earn 30% daily. From day 30 to day 40, you earn 4% daily. Then from day 40 to day 50, you're earning 5% daily, okay? And then after day 50, this goes back down to 3% daily, okay? Now it says compounding and collecting earnings from dividends reset all stakes to level 1. Creating new stakes has no effect on existing stakes. So your earnings will keep growing as you stay invested in the project, and you have the option to compound or collect those earnings at any time. But if you choose to do that, it will reset your stake to level 1, where you will be earning 1% daily again, and then 10 days after that, it'll move back up into the second tier where it's earning 2% daily, and so on. Okay, now there is a disclaimer that says dividend payouts are fixed, and the TVL fluctuations do not affect the daily yield like in traditional miners. Now, the unstake fees. So with this project, your deposit is not locked, okay? You're allowed to unstake at any time if you choose to do so, but there will be a fee. So it starts out at 20% for the first 10 days, and then from day 10 to day 20, it goes down to 16%. Then at day 20, it goes down to 12%. At day 30, it goes down to 10%. And then at day 40, it goes all the way down to 8%, which is just incredibly low. So at that point, if you do choose to unstake, you're gonna get to keep 92% of your initial deposit, okay? And then after day 50, the unstake fee will go back to 12%. Now, this is important to note as well. Dividends earned are also paid out when unstakes take place. So if you do need to unstake for some reason, you'll automatically be collecting your dividend earnings as well when you do that, okay? So that's very cool. Now, volume in and out of the protocol help the platform thrive. Fees are diversified across different asset classes and diversification vehicles. Now, staking, there's a 10% fee on initial stakes. Daily earning is 1% to 5%, as we just explained. You can unstake at any time, earnings included. Unstake fees start at 20% and decrease to 8%. There are no fees on dividend collections, and there are no fees on compounds. Okay, now they have an earnings calculator so that you can see what your returns would be for a given amount of BNB. So let's say that we staked 5 BNB, okay? Now here you can slide this to choose the number of days and see what your returns would look like. So as we slide this, you see that it starts out earning 1% daily, and then as we cross over the 10-day mark, it goes to 2% daily. After 20 days, it goes to 3% daily, and so on. Now, if we look here at day 31, you'll see that we would have already earned back more than our initial investment just in dividend earnings. Okay, so if we staked 5 BNB, we would have already earned back 5.58 BNB just in dividends alone, okay? Now, let's say that we kept going. So if we went to 45 days, we would have more than doubled our initial deposit just in the dividends, okay? So from that 5 BNB deposit, we would now have earned 10.13 BNB just in dividends, okay? And remember, you can collect dividends with 0 fees. And then also at that point, at 45 days, our unstake fees would only be 8%. So if you did choose to unstake, you could keep 92% of your initial deposit on top of those dividends that you've earned. Okay, so that's really incredible. You would be pretty much tripling your investment in just 45 days. But of course, you can come here to this calculator and play around with it and see what kind of returns you can get. And remember, you can always compound your earnings as well. And of course, whatever strategy you choose to use is completely up to you, but you can see that there is great potential here. So now let's come back up here and look at the current stakes and yield tab. So this is going to show you your total staked value, or how much BNB you actually have staked in the project. And then over here, you can see your total earnings. And of course, this is just going to continue increasing the longer that you stay invested in the project. And then here you have buttons to compound your earnings or to collect your earnings. And now remember that collecting will reset all stakes to 1% daily. Compounding will add to your stakes while doing the same. Now there's also a referral program where you can get 10% rewards. So right here, you'll be able to copy your referral link and share it with your friends. And then over here, you'll be able to see the amount of referrals that you have earned. And you can also stake those or collect them. And then once you have made a stake, you'll be able to see a list of your current stakes in this area. So now let's take a look at the white paper, okay? So here it says earn a fixed 1% to 5% daily ROI. This auto miner will save you time and gas fees and earn you the maximum daily rewards. The purpose of this experiment is to create a profitable, self-sustaining project run by the people. The project will end if and when the people no longer take part in the experiment. This is the purest form of a fair launch, giving every participant an equal place within the project. Now, dividends. When staking a new position, you are incentivized to hold your position for a longer period of time for greater earnings. And here's a breakdown of those levels that we talked about earlier. So again, it starts at 1%, and then over time it goes up to 2%, 3%, 4%, and then all the way up to 5% after 40 days. And then after day 50, it goes back down to 3%. Now, compounding and collecting earnings from dividends resets all stakes to level 1. Creating new stakes has no effect on existing stakes. And then this shows the unstake fees again. So it says if you would like to unstake your position at any time, you are able to do so for a small fee. And again, that starts at 20% on day 1, and it keeps going down over time until it reaches 8% at day 40. And then after day 50, it goes back up to 12%. And dividends earned are also paid out when unstakes take place. Now, frequently asked questions: what is the goal of this dApp? Ultimately, the goal of the protocol is to design a long-term, sustainable, and easy-to-use source of consistent BNB accrual. The team is striving to create a direct dApp where users can work strictly with BNB without worrying about bear market price fluctuations. This can be seen as a layer of protection for users that want to support the growth of DeFi projects in the ecosystem without a lot of risks. Is it actually possible to make 1 to 5% per day? When you look at passive income strategies alone, the answer is a resounding no. Here at Jack and the BNB Stalk, we're leveraging fees for active investing strategies. This is where the biggest difference in potential returns can be found. DeFi is one of the only financial sectors where active users can make 10 to 100x gains by actively investing in the right protocols, launches, and startups. When I collect my referral earnings, are all stakes reset to 1%? No, referral bonus interactions have no effect on existing stakes. Does compounding or collecting daily rewards send you back to the beginning? Collecting will reset all stakes to 1% daily. Compounds will add to your stakes while doing the same. Is there any tax to compound or collect dividends? No, there's zero tax for compounding or for claiming dividends. If I decide to claim my initial investment, do I have to pay taxes? If you unstake your initial investment, fees apply and dividends are collected automatically. Could you explain the compound and collect functions? When you collect, your dividends are paid out to you and your daily earnings for all stakes reset as if it's day one. When you compound, a new stake is created with that amount and the same reset will take place. If you compound, the daily rate starts at 1% again, but you're now earning more based on your total value staked. Can I unstake my initial investment no matter what? That's correct. Unlike other protocols, your initial investment is never locked. What does collections mean in the platform statistics tab? Total dividends collected by users for the platform, excluding initial withdrawals. The calculator ends at 100 days. Do earnings stop at day 100? No, you will be earning 3% retroactively after 51 days for the entire duration of the protocol. What happens when I unstake my initial investment? When you unstake your initial investment, dividends are paid out to you. Unstaking does not have an effect on any other stake. Please refer to the tables on our homepage for exact dividends calculations. Payouts are different if you unstake versus if you claim. Can the team change fees, return rates, or payouts? No, there are no owner functions within our smart contracts. The team cannot change return rates, fees, withdrawals, or staking options. If I unstake my initial, do other stakes get reset to 1%? No, unstaking does not have an effect on existing stakes. If I want to create a new stake, do other stakes get reset to 1%? No, creating a new stake does not have an effect on existing stakes. Can I add to an existing stake? Currently, you can only create new stakes. You cannot add to an existing stake. Alright guys, so that is Jack and the BNB Stalk. Again, this project is about to launch in just a few hours. So guys, if you want to get involved with this project, I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you like hearing about these new and upcoming crypto projects and ways to make passive income, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a future upload. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.